I'm Sarah Forgani with KENS 5 News Now. A standoff with police involving a man who fired a shotgun at someone has ended, but police would not arrest him, and here's why. SAPD told us they're waiting for the man to cool off, and no one was hurt. It all started around 10 Tuesday night when reports came in of a man firing a shotgun at someone in a truck on Elks Drive on the southwest side. Police say when they got there, the man went back into his home and told police to shoot him. SAPD surrounded the house but decided to use a de-escalation tactic and stand down. They said the man has a family and officers advised them not to go inside until he calms down. SAPD says when they do arrest him, he will face charges of aggravated assault. On the northeast side, police detained 2 women in a shooting. Officers say they found one person shot in the knee on O'Connor near Nacogdoches just after 1 a.m. They determined the shooting was accidental, but detained the 2 women because officers say their stories did not add up. The victim is expected to recover. The search is on for the men caught on camera stealing from a South Bexar County parking lot in broad daylight. Deputies say this video was filmed last Tuesday, and it shows a man hitching a trailer to a pickup, and then we see these 2 other guys come in and they take off with it. Detectives say they found the trailer along with a skid steer that was also reported stolen, but they have not found the thieves yet, and they're asking if you recognize them or the silver Ford F-250 to call the Bexar County Sheriff's Office right away. An arrest has been made in the bizarre, deadly car crash that started with a confrontation over trash dumping.
I didn't do nothing to shoot this guy. I didn't do anything to kill this guy. I did nothing.
That's 39-year-old John Yates as he was being taken into custody. Bexar County deputies say last Tuesday, 2 car lot employees saw Yates and another man dumping trash on the business's property along Laguna Road. They chased Yates, and deputies say he fired his gun. One of the employees is also accused of firing shots during that chase. That employee is 36-year-old George Gomez, who ended up crashing his car and died on scene.
Had Mr. Gomez survived this crash, he may very well be facing charges as well. But again, taking the law into your own hands, chasing somebody down and firing shots at them, certainly not the recommended course of conduct in a case like this.
The sheriff says the second man involved in the dumping could face charges for that crime. A rock throwing rampage causes a ton of damage at a local high school, forcing students to find a new classroom. And that's not all. Several businesses were also targeted. This is video from the HTO shop on North Foster Road early Tuesday morning, showing the man hurling rocks at the building. Police say the man then went to 2 other businesses. Judson ISD confirmed the guy is suspected of vandalizing Wagner High School, adding 1 class had to be moved. Judson ISD and the sheriffs are investigating, and they're hoping that someone recognizes him. The man accused of shooting a 7-year-old girl and her dad outside of their West Side home has been identified. That suspect is 24-year-old John Aldretti. He's now facing 2 charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Police say he pulled out a gun while intervening in a domestic disturbance. A bullet hit the little girl in the chest and her dad in the shoulder. That 7-year-old girl is expected to survive. A kid was bitten by a dog while getting off a school bus in northeast San Antonio. Now the dog's owner is facing charges. That attack happened last Thursday on Edgecrest Drive. The 10-year-old boy was bitten on his leg. Witnesses say the dog's owner, Melanie Scott, took pictures of the boy's injuries and left with the dog before police even arrived. Neighbors tell us they're on edge with the dogs roaming the neighborhood.
Now after this bite, every time I go out, there's not 5-10 seconds where I'm not constantly looking around my shoulder or looking off in the distance to see if there's a loose dog.
Court records show this was not the first time Scott's dog attacked someone. In fact, there was another incident back on July 31st. Authorities deemed it dangerous on August 7th. Scott was issued a court order stating her dog had to be secured on her property, leashed and muzzled when outside. Now she's facing charges of injury to a child. The 24-hour online giving day, known as the Big Give, kicks off tonight. The annual fundraiser has so far raised $45 million for San Antonio area nonprofits. The easiest way to donate will be through their website, thebiggivesa.org. There are more than 400 organizations to choose from online, and they hope you'll consider donating to one of them. Again, the window for donating starts at 6 tonight and it ends tomorrow right at 6 p.m. Boy, terrifying moments here when a Serbian influencer came face to face with a bear in Bosnia. Check this out. Stefan Jankovic took the video while he was in the den of the bear. And you can see the bear sniff him and then take a few steps around him. Jankovic did not explain how he got into that situation, but his caption for the video said, "Living on the edge of life." Definitely not a good idea to do that. Glad that he's okay and alive to tell the story. And that is KENS 5 News Now. I'm Sarah Fergani.